Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about the Virtual Grand Prix, which just wrapped up around the streets of Monaco. It wrapped up with George Russell taking quite a convincing win from Esteban Gutierrez in second and Charles Leclerc in third. Now, I want to talk about the race itself, but I want to start off by talking about qualifying, in which we saw a wet quali with Pietro Fittipaldi taking pole, with Russell alongside in second place, David Schumacher in third. And that was quite interesting. Kyle Lenny got disqualified from it, and Lewis Fonzi, who has replaced Jimmy Broadbent for this week, did not set a qualifying time. However, when the race started, Esteban Ocon wasn't among the starters, meaning that we had 19 people. Later ended up with 18 finishers after Antonio Liuzzi got disqualified. It was quite a chaotic start to the race. Saw people going like 2-3 wide very early on. And it ended, well, with a lot of collisions and a lot of penalties. Alex Jakes and Matt Gallagher said, we have a book alongside us making notes of who's been getting penalties. And it had a lot of different stories attached to it. Well, Valtteri ended up coming from right to the back after spinning in the casino section to finishing P11. It was P10, but penalties dropped it behind David Schumacher. At the same time, we saw a kind of difference between people who have experience with the game and the people who don't have as much experience with the game. The racers and Thibaut Courtois filled out the top 15 after Liuzzi's disqualification, of course, with the other celebrities basically filling up the rest of the finishers. Aubameyang was a lap behind Giovinazzi, Kyle Lenny was 40 seconds behind Aubameyang, and Fonzi was a lap behind Kyle Lenny. And, I mean, I understand this. F1 wants to promote itself in the world of celebrity. And, of course, it's a nice meme to have the button to Despacito taking one of the seats. I'm a bit gutted that Jimmy Broadbent didn't do it. The man who we know as Shaq Villeneuve or Shetty Irvine very well could have been competing for his virtual Triple Crown, but he's streaming Euro Truck Simulator now, so he's at least seeing some kind of humorous side to it. But yeah, it was just a chaotic race, collisions all around. You saw some gentlemen driving, though. I mean, Lando Norris gave a place back to Arthur Leclerc after sending it into Sandevot. There were definitely heroics into Sandevot with that race. And we ended up seeing the top 8 finishing on the lead lap. Latifi being the last one. We didn't get to see him cross the line because, well, they cut back to the studio. But yeah, I did quite enjoy it. Damage off meant there was a lot more chaos, but penalties galore as well. Didn't really affect the results so much, but I don't know. Part of me liked the chaotic entertainment side of it, but at the same time I feel like F1 with the kind of platform it has should be trying to do some more kind of simmy end stuff. Like, we're talking about an audience of, well into the tens of thousands, probably even the hundreds of thousands for this event, and as a result, you just see people just throwing each other into barriers. It's nice and fun entertainment, but it's not the kind of F1 racing that people would be understanding or appreciative of, as if they were going in saying look for a mimic F1 experience. That said, I enjoyed it for what it was. And if you want to watch the stream back, which I don't know if you will want to because of all the spoilers I've given, you can find a link to it in the description section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.